Hello, my friends. Sally Moai here again. Well, we're loading up the boat, getting ready to go. We're going to head north up the ICW. Just check the weather. It looks like we're going to have the wind against us right on the nose all day. So, probably for 2 days before we can get any wind that's favorable for us, but with no rain. So, well, until the very end there, and we'll get to that later. But a little bit of weather there in between, but we're it looks like a pretty good window to leave out from Bucksport, and we're going to head north and probably stop over at Ocean Isle and then Carolina Beach in North Carolina, and here we go. There's our first load going out. I got one of those seats I was gonna change out while I was there and get that done, and we'll be on our way. Well, as usual, my plans most likely are gonna fail every time the first time around. So here I am. The seat didn't quite fit. Wife's cleaning up a little bit in the cabins, and I'm sanding on that seat trying to get it going. And we're getting everything cleaned up and getting ready to go. And I finally did get that seat fixed and got it all cleaned up and ready to roll. And we got a few odds and ends. I got to drain the dinghy out. Gonna throw it off in the water. We'll drag it up the ICW for a while till we get to the Cape Fear. That's a big river. I don't know if you've ever been across there, but it's not a place where you would want to chance that dinghy being on a rope behind you going across there, because it can get pretty big with the right weather situation. And per usual, we spent most of that day cleaning and getting everything together and getting ready to go. We thought we'd be done in an hour or so, and we spent the whole day out there. I scrubbed the decks out and got another load on there, and just kept working at it. And we decided we'd leave out the next morning, early the next morning. So we had a few things we had to do and get everything ready. We brought food and drink aboard and got everything washed up, got the windows clean, got the decks washed, got it looking good, and loaded her up. But by the time we got it done, it was about a day. So we went ahead and spent the night and came back the next morning and got going. It seems like the boating community is just awesome. We meet the best folks along our way. These folks drop by. They're from Annapolis, and I told them I was pretty envious of them having those boat shows up there. They got some great, probably the best on the East Coast for boat shows in Annapolis, and they wanted to come by and check out the boat and see what we was up to and checking out everything. It was nice. It's like everywhere you go, you just meet the nicest people on these boats and they know what's going on and where you're headed, and they care about what's going on in your life, and it's awesome. It's an awesome community. All right, a day of preparation. It's all washed up. Had a good bath, checked everything out. We're ready to go. All right, tomorrow morning we're gonna be on our way first thing in the morning. All right, guys, later. Got storms coming. What time is it? 7 o'clock? 7:30. We're headed that way. We're at Ocean Isle Marina. Pretty nice little place. And there's the ICW, and here comes our first customer. Yeah, our dilemma is we got storms coming, several days of them. We're supposed to be in Carolina Beach tonight, and we're going to either get stormed on, or we're going to hit high tide at Southport. And Southport and Carolina Beach are 30 minutes apart on their tides, so they no matter what we do, we're going to get some tide against us somewhere in there. So we're going to try to hit it with where we have the least amount of force against us. The wind is completely out of the wrong direction. We're headed dead into the wind all day, except for Southport, which will turn with the wind just to go up Cape Fear River. But we'll have the tide fighting the wind, which, you know, if you've ever done that before, it's extremely uncomfortable. And the Cape Fear is just a river, but it's massive, and it's a lot to it. It can get really destructive out there, so you got to watch what you do. I know a lot of people, look them up on YouTube, that's gone out there in small boats. They shouldn't have been there, and they did it anyway, and they were sorry they did it. So that's our dilemma right now. I'll catch y'all back on in a minute. Yeah, the wind got up last night. It's in the middle of the night, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning, and it was yanking us all over the place. Waves got pretty big. I had to come out in the middle of the night and retie everything off, try to figure out how to keep it from yanking us around so hard. I got a little bit of sleep. We're ready to go, though. Start off again.